Hail Flings! Welcome back to another video! And today, I'm gonna be doing something very different, and this will be the first time I'm gonna be doing this. It's a drawing challenge! Woo! And I'm gonna be drawing 4 Genshin characters from memory. Though, disclaimer, the characters that you will see are characters that I usually play and I mostly use on my team. And you may be asking, Gab, it's a challenge. You're supposed to be drawing characters that you're not familiar with and that you should, you know, it's a challenge, right? You have to draw it by memory. You're not supposed to be familiar with the characters. Yeah, I have a valid reason for that, okay? I am just coming back from severe art burnout, hence why I did not draw anything for last year. And at the same time, it's my first drawing challenge, so I want to be a bit easy on myself. So who knows? Next time I do this, the characters will be a bit more harder, complex, and full body drawings. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be commenting on each time lapse. So prepare yourselves, and let's get on with the video. And our first character is Ether. At first, I had some trouble how his hair looks since he has that very long ass braid, and I don't know how to draw braids, so I just cut it in half since it's a bust shot. You know, work smart, not harder, like what they always say. To anyone who doesn't know Genshin Impact or Ether, you know, it's impossible you don't know him. He is the protagonist of the game, along with his sister Lumine. Depends on which one you pick at the start of the game, and he has the power to wield all elements into Vat. As of now, we're only able to wield 4 elements, being Anemo, Geo, Electro, and Dendro. And ever since the Dendro update of Sumeru, I freaking love them to the point that every team Dendro related, he is on it. And, you know, I had to pair him with Sino because Aggravate is a sexy reaction, and he and Sino can deal that big ass damage even though he's just a support. So yeah, I recommend building Dendro Ether because he is very good and very resin friendly. Anyway, back to the drawing. For me, Ether was pretty easy because, you know, he's literally he has a straightforward design. Like you see him almost in almost every promotion Hoyoverse has, and even at the start of the game. Like what it's impossible to not know what he looks like, I mean. Uh, Although I did switch the position of his cape thingy on his like chest, and yeah, that's the only flaw I have, I think. Overall, I'll give this drawing an 8 out of 10. Anyway, next character.
Honestly, can't even finish my haiku without being interrupted.
Next up is my Maple Leaf Boy Nature Kaidehara Kazuha. I butchered that. It's supposed to say Maple Leaf Nature Boy. Well, anyway, I remember vividly during the 1.6 update or the 1.6 trailer when I saw him for the first time. I was like, I want you. And I pre-farmed the house down boots for him, only for me to get Kaching and lose my 50-50 on him for the first time. Like, but the previous banners, I didn't lose 50-50, but this one instance where I really want this character, I lose 50-50. But it's fine. I got him a few days before his banner ended because I grinded those Primogems the house down. But you know, he is very powerful. He's such a worth character to get. And if you want to pull him, you have to wait for his rerun. Yeah. Kazuha is an anemo character that specializes in element buffing and that very handy pull skill, his E, because he can jump in air and he can use it while in air. And one key factor is the more EM you have, the better, since he can pretty much buff your entire team. Like, literally. And he's also cute. Like, do you see that goddamn smile? Oh my god. Anyway, drawing him was a bit challenging since Genshin characters tend to have so much detail. Like, I don't know how the artists at Hoyoverse remember each detail. Like, goddamn. Especially Inuzuman characters. Like, gotta admit, all of their designs are very pretty, but my god, the layers, the layers! Anyway, back to the drawing. The details were a bit off, but the colors were a bit on point. And in my opinion, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Yeah. Yeah. Deserve it. Third character.
Been waiting long? I figured. Well, the waiting game is over.
Oh, next up. Yalan. At first I thought she's just a 5-star Xingqiu. Like I don't need him. I already have Xingqiu. But boy, when I tested her in the test run and she dealt that big damage, I was like, I want you now. So yeah, I grinded a lot, and I'm pretty sure she came after Ayato, if I'm not mistaken. And I just recently got Ayato, and then I got Yalan right after. Good thing I didn't lose 50-50, because oh my god. Well, anyway, Yalan is my most favorite Hydro character. And honestly, me getting Yalan was so impulsive. Like what I said. I said that I didn't want to get her, but when I saw that she's very pretty, she has very flashy playstyle, and her damage is very nice, and she's really good on the team, I just had to get her. And honestly, really worth it. At first, I thought I was gonna flop her drawing since I barely use her now. Ironic, right? But the more I drew her, the more I remembered what she looked like. And we cannot forget those sexy bangs. Woohoo! Anyway, Yelan is a 5-star equivalent to Xingqiu, especially in her ultimate, since she can deal so much damage with the more HP you put on her. Compared to Xingqiu, where it's just like, energy recharge, attack, all that. Yelan, on the other hand, you need to keep in mind the energy recharge, hydro damage, and the HP. Because all three of those are very viable to her. And I think my highest crit on her was 106,000. I'm not sure. But it's really big, trust me. Heh. And to make things better, if you want to pull for Yelan, her banner is gonna come up in the 3.4 update in just a few days, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, along with Hu Tao. So you grab her if you can. And if you want to get the weapon, good luck, because I also want the weapon. Anyway, I give this drawing a 9 out of 10 since I just missed out on her necklace details. Is that a necklace? Yeah, it is. And her clothes. I really need to practice clothing, especially on Genshin characters. Because, oh my god. Yeah. On to the last character!
Delighted to make your acquaintance. Master of Inazuma Kamisato Art Tachijutsu. Kamisato Ayaka, present.
Anyway, the last character is the turtle girl, cryo girl, Kamisatsu Ayaka. And if you don't get that turtle reference, I'll just flash a picture on the screen. Anyway, I got her on her very first banner when Inazuma dropped. That was like 2 years ago? Wow, Inazuma was 2 years ago? And to this day, she is still a staple in my team as the number 1 shredder in the Abyss, along with Sino. And yeah, I love her. Ayaka specializes in constant cryo application, and her burst is literally just a huge ice swirl and has a very fun playstyle. Like, not really need to think of anything. You just need to think of the crit. Well, not really crit. You just need to think about the crit damage, attack, and just, go ham with the charge attack and the Q. Her design is fairly easy, but hard at the same time, since, like what I said, Inazuman characters tend to have a lot of accessories and patterns in their designs, which make it a bit hard to remember. So props to those artists. But overall, I really love it. Keep doing more. Even though it hurts us artists with the amount of detail, it's still very pretty. Yeah. What I really love drawing though was her hair. Like I love the floofy hair she has, and even the other characters. I just love drawing hair in general and shading it. Like forming the shadows, all that is just so satisfying. And although the ponytail was a bit off because it's not really supposed to drop like that. I could have done better, but eh. And as well the side bangs. I don't know what you call this, but it's the one on the sides along with her ribbon question mark. It's the red thing on her hair beside her ear. I don't know what you call this, but yeah, it's not supposed to be that long. It's just to be a very poofy hair strand. But yeah, overall, I'll give this drawing an 8 out of 10. 8.5, I mean. And that's the end of the video. Honestly, if I had the motivation to actually draw full bodies, I would have done so. But art block is not cute on me, so I had to work with what's convenient. So yeah. Like what I said at the start, I would do more challenges like this. I just need to slowly recover myself from that art burnout. Because literally, I'm not kidding. From 5 to 6 drawings per month became 1 to literally none. So yeah, bear with me, please. Anyway, this was really super fun, and I really want to do more of these videos. So let me know in the comments what other drawing videos do you guys want to see. Like, I could redraw some of my old art from 2018 for some nostalgia, but who knows? On another note, as y'all know, I am in my senior year of high school, and a little more months till I graduate, so apologies if I'm not really posting that much, and that even if I do post, it will be inconsistent. So, as to regular posting, regular streams, all that, no promises. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and at the same time, thank you again for the support, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Yeah, bye-bye! By the way, do y'all like my chibi? That's just 2 frames, but it's really cute. Okay, bye.